Texas Bank is a vital part of our community. Without Texas Bank, our schools, kids, family, and our economies wouldn't enjoy the quality of life that Brownwood has to offer. Texas Bank is more than free checking and low interest rates. It's scholarships, volunteerism, and charitable contributions that make our community what it is. That is why I choose Texas Bank. Proven, local, strong.
Hi there and welcome into your Thursday morning weather update. When you step outside this morning, you'll notice it's not very cold. It's only 55 degrees here in Brownwood this morning under fair skies and a south wind at 5 miles per hour. So you're thinking, well, I probably don't need much of a coat, but don't think that because you will need a coat later today. We have a cold front on the way. I'll show you where it is in just a moment. Here downtown at KOXC, we're at 54 degrees. Coleman at 57, San Angelo at 61, 60 in Abilene, 59 in Cisco. Comanche coming in at 60 and Stephenville at 55. Lampasas is at 60 degrees and is 59 here in Brady this early Thursday morning. So that cold front will be arriving somewhere around noon today here into the Brownwood early area. Then our next cold front has been delayed once again, so we just kind of keep pushing back the inevitable cold air, it looks like. But it now looks like that colder Arctic air will arrive on Tuesday here into our area. So we'll be dealing with it for several days once it gets here. What you notice about the Texas satellite this morning is the fact that we've got some cloud cover kind of building over our area, but there's no precipitation associated with it. As we look at these wind arrows, you'll notice that they're coming from the south and they're going to the north. So we have that south wind this morning, but that's going to be changing here by noon today. Just up the road, here is wind coming out of the north, and there is your cold front this morning, roughly on a line from Altus, Oklahoma, back to Childress and back into Plainview. That's where it is early this Thursday morning, but it'll be here about the noon hour. And as you can see, we have a little bit of cloud cover even starting to build in over Coleman County this morning and back out towards San Angelo. So that cloud cover building in, but it is not expected to bring us any precipitation today, just a dry frontal passage. Snow flying this morning from Colorado back into Kansas and into Nebraska on up into the Twin Cities and Minneapolis, St. Paul. So quite a storm system there. And we're going to begin seeing intrusions of Arctic air, starting to see it already, kind of creeping out of Canada, coming down into the plains. And so what you'll see over the next few days is this Arctic air battling some warmer air. It looks like we'll get that push today of cooler air, but then this warm air is going to still be down here, kind of push back against the Arctic air, and that'll just go back and forth all the way through the weekend. Finally, the colder air takes over, it looks like, by about Tuesday of next week. Over the next 12 hours, a couple of cool fronts making their way through the region. High pressure in control for your Friday, and that means skies should be mostly clear tomorrow. And then we go out to our Saturday, and the map has a little bit of green painted in there. I wouldn't read too much into that. I doubt we're going to see much in the way of precipitation. In fact, don't have any in the forecast, but we may have increased clouds and maybe even some fog to deal with. For today, your weather forecast for Brown and surrounding county, 68 degrees for a high temperature. That's going to be about as warm as it gets before the front gets here about noon today. So we start off with that southwest wind this morning, but it shifts to the north. In behind the front, the winds are going to be about 20 to 30 miles an hour. And this afternoon, the temperature's falling from the 60s and probably get into the 50s about the time you're getting off work today. 35 degrees for your low tonight. Partly cloudy, cold, a north wind, but then it turns to the east at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then for tomorrow, 58 degrees, mostly sunny skies, and the wind turning again back into the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's your 7-day weather forecast. And so we'll see the slightly cooler conditions tomorrow at 58, and then we're about 64 on Saturday. Sunday up to 68 degrees. And I mentioned we're kind of putting off the inevitable. 72 now, the forecast high on Monday. So the front yesterday was delayed by a day, and today looks like we delay it one more day, and then here comes the colder air. Tuesday, a high of 50. Check out these overnight low temperatures in the 20s, and afternoon high temperatures by next Wednesday and Thursday likely stay in the 30s. And that's how the weather's shaping up on a Thursday morning here on KOXC.com. Thank you very much for watching.